Fort Pillar was a war between the Union and the Confederates that started in April of 1864. This happened during the American Civil War. The war was because the Southerns were outraged with the North using slaves as soldiers. The Confederates didn't know if to treat the slaves or as prisoners of war. Fort Pillow is located at the bend of the Mississippi River about 40 miles north of Memphis, Tennessee. On April 12th, about 1,000 to 2,500 troops from the Confederates surrounded the fort that had about 500 to 600 troops, consisting primarily of Unionist Southerners, Confederate deserters, and African Americans. Throughout the day, sharpshooters kept up constant fire. Union Major Lionel Booth and the fort's commander was shot and killed in the head by a sharpshooter's bullet. Once he was killed, Major William Bradford took over as leader, and at around 3:30 of April 12th, after return fire from both sides, Forrest demanded the forts to surrender. Bradford had 20 minutes to discuss with his people, and after 20 minutes passed, Forrest ordered his men to destroy the fort and to make everyone come out, and once the fort came down, everything came into chaos. And some soldiers from the Union were trying to surrender, some were running towards the river like Major Bradford, and some threw hands and were fighting, and some that were running towards the river got shot and killed by the sharpshooters from the Confederates. The final assault lasted less than half an hour, and once Forrest went back to the fort to restore some semblance of order, both Confederate and Union witnesses claimed the unknown number of Federal soldiers, which most of them were African Americans, and they were gunned down after trying to surrender, or had drowned in the Mississippi River, or had been shot while running towards the river. Between 277 and 295 Union troops, most of them were African Americans, were killed in total, and only 14 Confederates were killed in total. The Fort Pillow Massacre, a rally for those to whom people were fighting for independence.